Oh, hey there, this is the one Boom, and sorry I missed an upload day. I've been playing this new game called Elden Ring, and I'm about 72 hours in. Here's some of my early game footage, and let me just say, it's nice playing a game that feels like it got the proper amount of development time. There are some issues I have with Elden Ring, but really it feels so refined and polished, and like it was made with tons of love from a dev team that's competent. Oh yeah, we're talking about Halo Infinite. It just occurred to me that I don't have any new Halo Infinite gameplay because I haven't been playing it, so I'm just gonna go the pretentious YouTuber route and put a black and white filter over my footage I've already used. So, roll film. Alright, so let me be clear. I have played a lot of Halo Infinite. I've thoroughly enjoyed a lot of my time in the game mechanically. I thoroughly enjoyed my time in Halo Infinite's campaign, and I just enjoy the multiplayer mechanically. Aiming, shooting, moving, sprinting, sliding, all of that. It's just good. It feels tight. It feels like 343 really got it down, mixing both old and new Halo styles together in a way that keeps your gun up and ready while also having that sort of initial positioning mindset that you had to have in older Halo games. Like, it's a really good mix of fast and slow. It's great. But the game's been out for like 3 months now, and I can't tell by looking at it. Like, there's nothing here that wasn't there before other than some new playlists and cosmetics. In fact, visually, the only way this game feels newer than when it came out is that the number of stupid cosmetics and cosmetics in general have been increased. Like, you can tell the game's been out for 3 months because you have the sunflower, the cat ears, and the neon mohawk. In terms of new weapons or weapon pickups or anything like that, no. New power-ups, no. New maps, no. Like, if you didn't have those weird cosmetics in the game, you could show me a match of Slayer on Livefire and I would just think it's from the tech test. You could convince me it's from the tech test. This game is acting like a live service, you know, come and get it while it's hot type of program, but there's nothing hot. There's nothing to come and get. There's solid gameplay mechanics that are often interrupted by high ping and desync, but you know what? I'm not gonna throw lag into the mix here. I'm not even gonna complain about the desync and the lag. As big as an issue as it is, I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm not gonna bring up lag, and I'm not gonna bring up my wins, my losses, my bad aim, my poor gameplay, or any of that. I have to be okay with a shooter being imperfect. Hello, Call of Duty fan here. But I have to wait over another month to get my hands on co-op campaign to play with my friends. Wait longer for Forge. I have no new maps. No pump shotty, no magnum, no covenant carbine, no fuel rod cannon. Watch somebody single out one of those weapons and use that to dismantle my point. I mean, there's nothing new. No new weapons, no returning nothing. There's nothing here. How do they expect people to come in here and want to buy something in a game that already feels like it kind of died? Like, honestly, stop kidding yourself. I don't care how much you enjoy the game. I don't care how much you like the BR or how much you care about your rank. That doesn't matter. Your personal enjoyment or disgruntlement has nothing to do with the fact I'm about to state. The objective fact is that Halo Infinite is already in recovery mode. You know how Red Dead Online players really wanted a December update? They didn't get it, and they started a hashtag that lasted over a month and were just flat out ignored by the developers? Okay, that's what recovery mode looks like. My game's so dead, there's nothing going on. Where's the communication? Where's the roadmap? Watch them fucking release the roadmap the day this video goes out and make me look like a moron. You know, this is in that sort of state where it's like, hey, I'll come and play it when the bugs are gone, or I'll come and play it when they actually add something worthwhile. I know Battlefield 2042 crashed and burned, so a lot of you are thinking, well, that's the real problem with shooters right now. No, honey, sorry, no. 2042 is also in recovery mode. Both of these games are on the ground saying, revive me, I have the fucking ray gun. Vanguard, for all of its faults and inadequacies and the fact that the aim assist is still bugged and that's getting its own rant, again, I cannot believe I have to bring it up again. It is still not fixed. That is unacceptable. It's into its season 2. It's added like a ton of maps and weapons and perks and equipment and things to grind for, battle passes that I actually want to progress in. I can't because my copy of the game is broken because they refuse to fix the aim assist issue, my god. But the pieces are all there. It's a game that came out in the winter, and before spring it's already had a season and a half. See how that works? I spent $30 more on 2042 than I did on Call of Duty Vanguard, and it's dying on my hard drive. It's collecting digital dust. It has less players than Overwatch. And I'm sorry, I know Halo Infinite's popular with people. I know a lot of you guys are playing it and grinding for rank and enjoying private matching with your friends. I can't stand to look at it anymore. I'm already tired of its maps, its gameplay loop, and this is a part of my subjective opinion, so go away from all the objective, dogmatic, authoritarian, I'm gonna shove my opinions down your throat bullshit. Going into a more subjective mode here, I just don't like the power weapons. Like, power weapons are a big deal for me in Halo, and I just feel like I like reaches more, 3s more, 2s more, 1s more. I don't like picking up a bulldog. I don't like picking up a stalker rifle. I don't like picking up the shock rifle. I don't enjoy it. I'm not a fan. I find most of them to require too much precision, too much time. They don't feel like power weapons. They just feel like weapons. Like, the only weapon I really like picking up in Infinite is like Cinder Shot, Rocket Launcher, Sword, and Hammer. I don't have a brute shot or a fuel rod cannon or a good shotgun or a magnum or something to play with that's just exciting and whatever. You know, and the grappling hook, I'm sorry, the grappling hook was cool. It's not cool 3 months later when I'm still grapple hooking on the same fucking maps. Like 343. You don't have one map? You don't have one map you could have put out? You could have put out a map a month, right? One map a month, right? One map in 3 months? 2 maps in 3 months, something, right? But nothing. So it's in recovery mode. How can it recover? You can't just complain, you have to give constructive feedback. Otherwise you're just an asshole saying, my toy's broken. Okay, look, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I love Halo, okay? Like I've said this before, the MCC is not just one of the best video games I own, it's one of the favorite material possessions of mine. As much as I want Halo Infinite to do better, I would rather Halo die than be in the hands of developers that don't care about its future. And the vibe I get from 343 is that they don't care about its future. But that could be wrong. So, the constructive criticism I'm gonna give is that it needs an expansion pack at this point, a free expansion. Co-op campaign that's really well fleshed out and refined and feels like it's focused when you go in with another friend. There should be some maybe separate cutscenes, some progression towards it, something like that. It better be a fully fleshed out co-op mode, whatever that entails. It better not just be, you know, you and 3 other Master Chiefs can jump around in a limited area around each other. It better be full on open world co-op. And then I'm at least gonna need 4 multiplayer maps. I need 4. The game only launched with so few arena and BTB maps. If I could really have it my way, if I'm really gonna act like a petulant child about it, all right. I want 4 arena maps and 2 BTBs. That's 6 maps. Okay, but I'm gonna say 4. I think it needs 4, 3 minimum, but 4. And then 2 weapons. 2 new weapons to pick up around the map. Pump shotty, magnum, original plasma rifle, a dual wieldable plasma rifle, something along those lines. And then, almost most importantly out of all of it, a progression system that keeps me coming back to the game's core gameplay loop. A progression system where every kill I get is progressing me towards my next cosmetic, my next trophy, my next challenge, and those challenges matter because they're not just progressing a battle pass. Honestly, just bring over Halo Reach's progression. Please. It's just the best Halo's ever been progression-wise in my opinion, and I want it back. Halo Reach's progression system with a supplementary battle pass that goes by season, that would get me to grind the game more. And then, on top of all of that, I need like one other quality of life change, whether it's a day and night cycle on the multiplayer map so they're not boring as shit to look at, whether it's some little like bit of flavor. That's all it is. And I'm not saying, you know, if there's no day and night cycle added to live fire, I'm out. I'm just saying it needs to have a bunch of meaningful content, plus some little flavor, plus quality of life things, plus some stuff that actually makes me feel like my time's being valued. Like, you have to understand, there are people defending the battle pass system when your leveling really only matters if you put in $10. And you think, well, the game's free. That's my last tangent for the video here. I don't care if the game's free. I have been a fan of this franchise ever since it was introduced to me on my friend's original Xbox when I was a kid. I have been a fan of this franchise for a very long time. That doesn't mean it owes me anything, but that does mean I have a standard for it. And my personal standard, well, would at least be that it launches in line with other Halo games from over a decade ago. I cannot believe people will point out how few maps Halo 3 or Reach had at launch and be like, well, look, it's just like Halo Infinite. Look, Halo Infinite should be better. Better than Halo games that came out in 2007. Halo Infinite should be better than the most broken and dead games that have launched recently. Don't be excited that the game's better than 2042. So is Battlefield 5. So is Battlefield Hardline. So is Infinite Warfare. So is Call of Duty Vanguard. Everything is better than Battlefield 2042. Let me save you some time. Everything is better than 2042. It's not a point to brag about. It really isn't. They decided to make it free, okay? And if they want my time, if they want my investment, if they want my interest as a consumer, as somebody who might buy some microtransactions, as somebody who might tell their friends to download it, as somebody who might get my other friends to buy it so we can play co-op campaign, as somebody who might encourage other people to get Game Pass just to play it, it's not even near the standard for that. I enjoyed my time with the campaign, the base mechanics of the game are super solid, everything else is a wet fart right now. And if it was a wet fart, then got a bunch of new content over the last 3 or 4 months or so, you know, that'd be great, but we're just waiting to even find out what Season 2 will entail. And I swear to God, if it's like, here's 1 weapon and 2 maps and a co-op campaign mode that only allows for like 1 other player and it's tethered so you can't explore the map separately, then I'm done. I'm done. I don't care if it's free. I'm done. I'm out. It's over. Who gives a shit? So did you like that? Ranting about a game people are annoyed with right now with some black and white gameplay, making it all edgy and all dramatic. Look, guys, I'm just disappointed as a Halo fan, and I'm just trying to, you know, keep people entertained. Look, real moment here. A lot of people seem to click on these videos and act like their life depends on what I say and how I say it. Like the cadence and how I say it. And whether or not I confirm or deny my other opinions while sharing the ones I'm currently sharing, because they're not capable of the critical thinking required to take 2 different sentences and compartmentalize them for themselves. If you're one of those people, I'm sorry, this channel's not for you, my videos aren't for you, and I don't mind if you leave. I also don't mind if you leave a nasty comment so I know who to ignore. The game, in my opinion, is in an indefensible state. So you could say that's belligerent or unfair, and maybe I should be open for debate, but this is a product, and I want to enjoy the product, and I currently don't. Like, do you go to Costco and get mad at people that don't like the free samples? Like, they're supposed to enjoy it because it's free, and they're supposed to enjoy it because somebody made it? Like, not everybody is as blind a consumer as you. And when a Call of Duty fan can say that, you know there's something wrong. I'm confident in saying that. I'm confident in saying that the last 5 Call of Duty games were in a more acceptable state at any point in their life cycle than Halo Infinite is right now at 12:40 a.m. March 4th. Please, 343, for the love of God, do better. See you when I see you guys. Goodbye.